Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again.
Hi.
So we are on, drum roll, the finale, Breaking Bad. Holy crap, we are here. We know there's a movie, but this is the finale for the series. I am very sad that we are here. It's exciting, but I'm so sad because I enjoyed the show so much.
I did too.
I have
so into it. We love it.
Yeah, and I have a few predictions, but I don't want to say anything until the end, just in case.
Okay,
I know from the beginning of the show, I had a very different idea on what this was going to be about. I mean, I knew drugs, but I really just saw Walt building up, and they're doing crime, and him and Jesse were just going to be the ultimate team together, tricking all these bad guys and becoming these, like, nerdy, like, normal people. But you start from somewhere, so a lot of these gangsters and people involved with drugs are normal at one point, and then they have to go through all these things sometimes to get really bad, Breaking Bad. So it really just, I got way off track from what I thought.
Oh, me too. Me too. I just thought he was going to be like the local drug lord in the high school or something.
I never thought it was going to be this.
I always
thought it would be international.
Yeah, I always thought that he was going to be a major drug lord, at least in the United States, maybe the world, or I was thinking at least United States and Mexico or something. Mm-hmm. But I thought he would end up with a mansion and have his family there and just crazy like that with Jesse as his right-hand man. And I thought Jesse's parents would be more involved in this, but no, like once he got the house and everything, they were out of the picture, which is probably better, you know? This really shows you crime does not pay, or it does, but it also pays with your life, whether they kill you or your life is just screwed up, you know, once you're caught, or they torture you or something. Yeah, your whole family. And it's so sad. Like the last few episodes have been sickening. Like I just feel sick. Great story.
Especially with Andrea.
I can't believe that. Really, her.
Oh my God, they shot her right in the back.
In the back of the head.
He was so excited to escape, to catch him, and to do that to him through Andrea. And poor Buck is going to find his mom dead in the front yard. That's just terrible.
That's so sad.
Absolutely.
And how Todd is so childlike and being like, oh, well, you know, at least
he's
strange.
He's strange.
Take care of his prey, doesn't he?
Yeah, really, very scary. Like, that's lethal. That's a really bad person, you know? To be able to be like, oh, yeah, I'm Jesse's friend. Do you want to come out and see him? Like, whoa.
Yes.
An innocent person like that, a mom. I mean, not labeling her, but oh my God. Like, he just killed her because of what Jesse, like him just trying to escape.
Shot her in the back, too, let alone.
Yeah, she had no idea. I mean, thank God he didn't torture her, I guess. But yeah, like just a shooter like that. I really didn't see that happening. So sad. And Hank, like, I'm not over that. I don't think anyone was over that, but
that's horrible.
But I keep trying to think that thank goodness Marie wasn't home at the time, because if she was, when those guys went in there and found the tape and everything, she would have been killed.
She would have been gone too. Yeah.
So I'm glad she's okay. And I wonder if her, Sky, and Walt Jr. are going to be living together now. I don't know.
I was thinking about that,
or something.
Yeah, because they seem like they mended a little bit, so they can definitely build on that.
I can
see.
Mean,
they've both been through a lot.
They're going to need that.
It won't be the same, but I feel like they're going to need each other a lot now. I mean, holy crap, my husband killed your husband. Not that that's what happened, but that's what Walt made it seem like. Yes. So I'm sure, or I'm guessing some of you might make a comment last episode we watched, because I said during our review, when Walt was talking to Walt Jr., and Walt Jr. got really upset and said, you killed Hank. And then I was talking about it, and then I kind of blurted out, he killed Hank. I know Walt didn't kill Hank, just to clarify, as I said many times, but that's what he led his son to believe, and his wife, his wife, like, I don't know if Skylar really believes that or not, but he said that on the phone. He couldn't explain himself because he had to say that because he knew he was getting recorded to, you know, let them off the hook, so that way they wouldn't get in trouble.
Now he's in the bar. He saw a clip about Gretchen.
Yes, and the company. And
he is. You can just see the Heisenberg back in,
and that's bad.
Evil.
And he left.
That's bad. Now,
after he just led the police to come and just pretty much get him, because he left the phone off the hook so they can chase him.
Once he lost Walt Jr., I'm glad Walt Jr.'s okay, but he lost him as a son pretty much. Like Walt Jr. disowned him at that point. And that actually ended Walt. Like he was just like, that's it, I'm done. And that's what made him confess, I feel. And that was the last straw. How perfect is that?
That's right.
He sees it on the TV. And now that's going to push him to go back. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? He has that ricin. That freaking ricin that we keep talking about, from the beginning.
He's showing
and he's up in New Hampshire. They're across the country. So Gretchen's across the country. So now he's going to do this trek cross country, being a very sought out person.
Yeah,
he has so much pride to not care about that. He's so confident. Just be so driven to go and make a point. Like, what is he going to do? Is he going to try to make it on TV or something? I mean, of course, that was an interview. Time's going to pass when he gets to them. I get that. But is he going to try to be like, I did this and let the world know? Because just to punish them or kill them, I don't know what he's going to do. But just for himself, I feel like he needs to let people know because he's just so proud. And now that people know who he is, I feel like he needs to make it like national or something. So I don't know if he's going to somehow get on TV and be like, it was me, Olena. That's different. But yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, because his ego, he just can't let it go. He just cannot let it go.
Yeah. And guys, yeah, I know. And just to let you guys know, we do have a poll for TV shows on our Patreon right now. So if you guys want to vote for what we're going to be watching next, TV show wise, please check that out. You can request in the comments below. I do write down everything that I can find because we do get a ton of requests. And TV shows we tend to commit to, but we might just commit to a first season of something. I think that's what a lot of other channels do too, instead of a full series. We'll see. In the past, we would, have a list of different shows, and then whatever would win, we would watch the first 2 episodes and then put up another poll, and then if that stayed consistent 2 or 3 times, then we would commit to the season. So I'm still figuring that out. By the time this comes out, you guys will see, and I'm thinking we'll commit to the season. If not, it'll be 2 episodes of something until it's very popular and people want us to keep watching it. Just to give everything a chance, because we get so many requests for shows and movies. But we're growing slowly but surely on Patreon, and the more we grow there, the more we actually react to, and it's good. So I'm curious what you guys will have in store for us after Breaking Bad. As sad as that is to say, we love what we watch. We're always open-minded to new things, but this was such a great show that I'm like, it's going to be hard.
It was so,
we still have a movie.
So intense, so fun.
No filler, just great story all the way through. Great acting, hands down. Like, I applaud.
So much.
So shall we get into Felina?
Okay.
I guess so.
Let's go.
Finale. Just kidding, I'm right here.
Oh.
Wow. How perfect. A lot of people do that too. Unlocked.
Yes.
They shouldn't do that.
There.
Let me get some money out of my barrel.
First package.
Package. That's right. He left the barrel.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so
wow.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Yes. Should make one hell of a story.
Yeah.
I guess. What's your plan?
Like to plan this so much.
This is different. Completely. There's no.
Doing it. Is he sitting there? He is sitting there.
Oh my gosh. Oh. He's right
Wow,
there.
how confident. He just stands there.
Right there.
Close the doors.
That's how he is.
Yep.
He's got nothing else to live for. He might as well just go for it.
He's not going to threaten them. He's going to probably do that and...
He's going to try... Oh, there's nothing
on the walls.
He's right there.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. You're going to get a surprise.
And Bill and Miriam Cohen.
Oh, right there. Guess who's behind you?
Some sort of wine. And then...
Oh!
I saw you on Charlie Rose.
Revenge.
Oh, he has a knife. Don't walk at him like that. He's going to shoot you.
He's
just trying to protect himself. He's in his house.
Oh, that's right.
Keep stacking. It'll all fit. Gretchen,
He can't
would you
do anything
mind?
with all that
I don't
money.
want to
Yeah.
lose any end of the furniture.
He's just doing it as a statement.
Why in particular would we?
If you want to give your kids drug money, go do it yourself.
Ooh,
I
ooh,
can't.
watch out.
But two rich benefactors.
That's a good
Think
idea.
nothing of, for instance, writing a $28 million check to help victims of methamphetamine abuse.
That sounds
Okay.
reasonable.
I hope so, Walt. I don't trust him.
I believe it. I believe it.
I think
His hand
he
out?
wants Walt Jr. to get it.
Yeah. She's gonna say something.
Don't get him.
I can't
Don't
trust
set
you
him off.
to do this.
Yes. Absolutely you can.
Oh my God!
Don't dare move a muscle. You don't want them
I
to
have a
think that you're
feeling.
trying to get away. Just breathe.
Wow, how terrible.
Oh wow!
Like that's way much. Like that's a
That's
scare right
really
there. That's a terrible
mind-blowing.
scare.
That's right. Oh, I didn't think there was. Oh,
Wow, he
I thought
really
that was
thinks
too
things
good to be
through.
true.
It totally
I thought
does
he was gonna
him
kill him.
because he
Oh.
broke in without even them knowing. He just
Oh my
probably paid
God.
$20 for them to do that for like
Oh,
2 minutes.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness!
Feel about all this.
Oh, poor Jesse.
Wow.
No,
To
you
present
can't do that.
day.
Lydia.
Welcome to the Grove. Would you like to see a menu?
No, thank you.
Just so consistent.
Yeah.
It's kind
Yeah, right.
it's kind of a
Does he have a gun in his hand?
corn
Okay,
flour.
no.
He's just gonna
Yes.
join them. Of course he is.
Of course he.
You're very consistent.
Hey, she was so worried about a table.
Don't take advantage of it, Todd.
Oh, no, watch out for the bison. He's sneaking
Did
in
he already
first.
do some?
Yeah, I'm
Did
wondering
he do
about
something?
that.
Well,
Really?
he knows.
That's what I
I don't
wondered
know
about.
because that's a different. It's a sealed
Yeah.
bag. Or he has an elaborate plan. You don't
He's
need
always
meth.
got
Like
something.
he's it's
Leave
totally
it
just a
alone.
Oh,
trap.
yeah. Wow.
Of course.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Shoot.
wait.
Right? Put the gun on that.
He passed along.
Oh God, he is there.
Who's she talking to?
Oh, oh my God. He's
What?
there. Ooh.
That was a cool cut.
Mm.
What's tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Fireworks.
Oh, boy, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, something.
Oh.
That's where Hank and Gomi are.
She knows.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they'll find Hank and Steve Gomez.
That you did this for the family.
I did it for me.
At least he's admitting it now.
Yes,
Yeah, I know.
absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
I hope he's gonna be okay. I'll be so mad
Yeah,
if
I
anything
hope so.
happens to him.
Yeah, me too.
Saw him one last time. Okay, now his revenge.
I'm curious how he's gonna do this.
Yeah, me
Look
too.
at his places on the ground and stuff. I'm sure
Yeah.
he's just gonna shoot out of his car.
No, just straight in, man.
So he can aim his.
Yes.
Oh, there is.
Always get his remote.
Oh crap.
Oh God, crap.
boy.
Oh, this isn't good. Oh no, I hope they don't
It's
actually.
gonna backfire.
Oh boy.
But not the way he
But-
wants it to. I know, kidding.
Come on, guys, put some
What are you
lights
doing
on.
before shaving it?
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Don't stare at it.
That is one fine head of hair.
We're gonna kill him.
I really hope they don't kill him. I wanted him to get his revenge first. No!
Son of a bitch! You stole all those.
I hope he takes it out. Oh, they get to kill.
No,
I'm gonna bat. Like the bat thingy's right there.
Stretch over.
There
Do a
it's
pose. He's got
I
it.
want this to be
Score.
epic. If he's gonna die, he has to do it in an epic way. Jesse, no, don't
See what
hurt
I'm
Jesse.
talking about? You
Come
son of
on,
a
Jesse, not Jesse. Oh, come on. Poor Jesse's been through a both of them. Oh, gosh.
Say, can I talk to him alone? Go outside and blow him up.
And they won't do it and do that.
Whoa!
Oh! Whoa! Oh, we did on purpose to grab him.
Yeah! Wow!
Holy mackerel. Whoa.
Oh my god!
Oh, whoa, I guess so.
Oh no, he survived? No, he's dead. Oh, it's a freaking massage chair still moving.
Oh, I wonder what the heck.
Todd's there. Oh God, he's gonna go crazy. Whoa!
Oh,
He did kill his freaking girlfriend. Wow.
oh my God. Oh.
He just watches.
Like he's just
Do
watching.
not hurt Jesse. I know he just saved him.
Oh no. Don't.
Wow. Oh, it cracked it. Whoa. So the uncle's
No,
still alive?
Bob, don't do
You
it,
threatened my
Jesse.
family. Ooh.
No, we gotta get the
Boink.
Hank. Do it, Hank.
Nope. No, you're gonna get it.
Oh, one last cigarette. Now do it.
Pull that trigger, you never.
Oh!
I know he
He'll
did.
find
Whoa.
it. You're an ass because you have it right on the premises, I'm sure.
No.
Thanks,
Come
Todd.
on.
No. He's gonna slide it to him. He is.
He's gonna
Oh,
give him
wow.
an opportunity.
I don't think he will.
I think he might. I knew the
Oh
kid
no! I just. Oh,
I really-
maybe.
Oh my God, no, Walt.
Say the words.
Oh, it's- oh,
Say you want this.
I want this.
oh. You're better not to do
Oh
it.
wow.
Good for him.
Then do it yourself.
Then do it yourself.
Oh, good.
He's done. I'm done
Thank
with the
goodness.
bloodshed.
I really thought Todd was gonna live and kill Walt or something.
I'm so glad Jesse killed Todd. I'm so
Yeah,
glad. He wanted to do that. So.
Oh, say it's all was around there.
Is he gone?
Oh, and he's gonna tell her.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done.
Should have under the weather.
Yeah.
You've got the
Whoa!
Yeah, see, I had
That
a
would be
feeling.
the ricin I gave you.
Oh.
Slipped it into that stevia crap.
Hmm.
Oh,
Did it too?
I'm glad he saved Jesse.
Go, go, go.
Whoops.
I thought he was gonna hit him. Is he gonna hit him?
Did it too?
Oh,
No.
He can't believe he got out.
Yeah, my God.
Walt saved him.
I just hope he doesn't get in an accident.
Oh. Oof. So he actually sacrificed himself for
so-
Jesse too because
He
he
did,
protected
yeah.
him as a shield. Have to go down with your ship, right?
That was genius, man.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, she's.
He's going down with them, looking at the lab.
He's like, they're not gonna take me. I feel
They're
like
all
he's gonna.
coming now. Mhm.
Oh, he fell over.
Gone.
Yeah. Look at the
Yeah.
blood.
Oh, is he dead? No. That was a fitting end for him.
Wow.
That was sad, though.
That
I'm
was-
so
it was
glad those guys
perfect.
didn't kill him. That's our man. That's a fitting end for him.
That was perfect.
Wow.
Oh,
No way!
Wow, that's a whoa.
That felt so short. How long was
Yes,
that?
my God.
it was short.
Wow.
What a show.
At least Jesse's alive. You know, it's so sad.
Wow, yeah, Jesse's alive. Okay,
Yeah,
so that
that's
episode
special.
was 55 minutes just over. That felt like 20 minutes. I was
Wasn't
like,
it?
Oh, wow.
like,
So
yeah.
fast.
jokingly,
Yeah.
I was like, we were gypped. This was a short episode, but it was so good that it flew by.
It flew by, oh my
Holy
gosh.
crap!
So
So,
much happened.
wow, what a show!
Appointments.
Oh,
I'm sad to see Walt go, but I think I'm more
Yes.
emotional that we're done with the series. It was such a great story.
That's right,
What
yeah.
a series!
I am
Perfect.
so glad we saw this.
And he did
I
save
am so
Jesse at
happy.
the end.
Yes, he did, and I'm
Yes.
so happy. It's
I'm so
kind of
glad,
full
yeah.
circle, kind of like I'm so
Yeah.
happy that it was kind of on good terms with Jesse. He saved him, and it was better that Walt was shot by his own gun when he saved Jesse. So he shielded
Yeah,
Jesse
yeah.
from it. So he protected him even more, not just pushing him down, but being a human shield for him. Like, I think that's way better.
Oh, that's
Holy
good, yeah.
crap! I did not
So
think this
much
was an
better.
hour.
Yeah, went by
And it
that
was
one
all
by
because
fast.
Skinny
Ooh.
Pete told him that Jesse was cooking.
Well, he
Exactly,
didn't know.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
he
like,
didn't
I thought
know,
it
but
was you.
indirectly, he
They
said
thought that he was in
on
Alaska.
premium, he
Yeah.
said, "Jesse."
And he said, we thought it was you, and Jesse was in
Yeah.
Alaska. Yeah, because Walt was the one who found out it was Jesse. He's like, oh, it was
Yes,
Jesse.
no, I know that, but I mean,
Yeah.
indirectly, he
Yeah,
found out
my
through
God.
Skinny Pete that, oh
Yeah.
my God, he's
How
still
crazy.
alive.
Yeah.
They kept
I-
him alive.
I thought he was going to be so mad at that, and this episode was great because the Walt came back a bit. And he actually admitted to Skylar, no, it was for me. I liked it and made me feel alive, you know? And
finally said the truth.
He
did.
did.
What we've been saying all along. It was so satisfactory.
Yeah, and all the anger he had with Jesse and how he was afraid of him, he tried to, like, make peace with Jesse, kind of, but then when Jesse threatened him, that was it. But for him to go back there, I'm like, no, he's going to say, screw you. I'm just going to shoot this up. And, you know, we know that Jesse is in the movie just because we saw the thumbnail on Netflix of his face. So we're like, he has to survive this. So I'm like, well, maybe Walt will just say, screw you all. You think that you're better than me with this product. Still saying, because his friends were like, oh, it's like top notch. You're better than it was ever or something. So I thought that was going to twist into the Heisenberg. And then he was going to be like, screw you guys and shoot up everyone. And Jesse was going to get injured and roll away or something. But for him to have Walt more in this episode, like coming back a little bit and to actually protect Jesse, to see what happened to him. Like, Walt did this. He's chained up a prisoner. For him to actually take that action to protect him at the end.
And to see him drive off in an El Camino. And that's
I know, right?
That's right.
Yeah. That is a good point. Yes, very true.
And Lydia got hers.
Finally, the ricin.
Yeah, I had a feeling the
great
ricin was
revenge
in the
on Gretchen and Elliot, on Jack and the gang, on Lydia. He got all his revenges.
I'm glad in how he did it, because I thought Heisenberg the monster was out. He was going to go kill Gretchen and her husband because he was just so mad and wanted to go out with a final bang because now his family hates him. So he always thinks things through so perfectly. For him to threaten them and be like, you have to give this to my son, to my family, on his 18th birthday, and this will be a charity thing for you, do this. And then he threatened him with the freaking laser lights. Like, that was perfect. I was so terrified that he didn't actually hire hitmen to actually make sure they followed through, but they were terrified enough that he didn't need actual hitmen to do it. He just needed to scare the crap out of him. So I thought Gretchen or her husband were going to die, one of them, because they were going to freak out and make it worse. Because for this to follow through properly so his family still gets the money or some of it, I'm like, I don't know. It's going downhill. I don't think it's going to be good. And I thought one of them was going to get shot there, whether it was by Walt or by the people outside. But then finding out it was all just like, not a hoax, but just a bluff. Like, holy crap.
But the terror they're going to have for the rest of their lives, not knowing that was a bluff.
Yeah,
that satisfaction for him for a very long time, even though now he's dead. But that is going to just say, aha, see all the things that I had to go through, all the years of not having the money, not having the recognition that you took from me.
That's right.
Revenge.
Wow.
Gotcha.
This was
great
incredible
that his son gets the money, and it was great that they started this foundation to give money to kids that are drug abusers, children or something. Drug
he wanted them.
He
wanted them to give money to help those in need and rehab and stuff, I guess, to make sure to help them get better. That were so how funny, because I guess he regrets. How much he regrets what happened, because he would push it. He didn't care about people before, and for him to do a full circle to try to kind of redeem what he did, which will never happen, but to do something like that is really good. Oh my God, there's so many things. So I thought Gretchen or her husband were going to die. I thought Walt was going to actually get killed by the uncle or one of those guys. And I'm like, if he dies in a stupid way, because I kind of knew he was going to die in this. And I'm like, if he dies in a stupid way, where the uncle takes him out or something, and then one of the guys is fumbling with the keys saying like, hey, let's check out this car now. And I thought he was going to hit the button and then they were just going to get shot up that way. I'm like, that would suck. I was getting mad because I thought that's what was going to happen. And my initial prediction, when I said I wasn't going to tell you guys a few episodes ago, before Jesse was a prisoner here, and then at the end with the gun, I thought he was going to actually go after Walt and have the opportunity to kill him, and I thought he was going to actually kill him. That was my original prediction. So he didn't, and he died.
I thought just in this instance where Jesse had the gun on Walt, I thought he was actually going to try to shoot, but there was no bullets left.
Yeah.
And then
that would actually be kind of interesting.
Go on their separate ways and take off or something. Just be pissed off.
Yeah.
Let him go and just be pissed off.
Yeah, because that would have been interesting to see too. I am really happy on how this happened, and I'm happy that Jesse did not kill him. I was so sure he was going to. I'm glad Walt saved him, protected him. and then he died before he was even arrested.
That's
so
right,
he was
he
able
did.
to walk through a lab, even though it wasn't his lab. It was kind of like a walking down
That's
memory
right.
lane moment.
Memory lane,
And
that's
then
for
he
sure.
just died. I am so
Yeah.
happy he didn't kill himself. For him to just, still really hurtful and ouch, to die slowly and just touch, part of the lab and fall over like that. Like, that was a perfect
And
ending
just
for
seeing
him.
his reflection.
That's right, yeah.
He looked very happy and very peaceful, and it all happened on his own terms.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
He got to see his entire family, all three, the 2 kids, his wife.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
got to make revenge on everybody,
Mhm.
and he wasn't arrested. Jesse's alive.
Yeah.
Like, everything happens how he wanted it.
Walt Jr. will get his money.
Yes, he
Walt
will get his
Jr.
money.
Yes.
And I think it was so sad. He was watching Walt Jr. from afar and couldn't see him because Walt Jr. closed that chapter, and he does not, he despises his father, as sad as that is, because he did not kill Hank. But he's led to believe that, and he has to believe that in order to move on, Because if he doesn't, if he's like, no, I didn't do it, there were these other killers that did it, then he's going to constantly try to reconnect with his father. I wish he could do that, but I think it was really tragic, and I was heartbroken seeing that, but I think that was great.
But I
for the
also
ending.
think he's really upset with his father for being a drug lord, for
Yeah,
being, for
a
all
lot
she
of
did.
things. A lot
Yeah.
of things, yeah. And thinking that he killed Hank, too. Like, that's what he knows. He might not
Absolutely.
think that, I'm sure Skylar might actually say something later, like, no, he didn't. He took out some bad people at the end.
Mhm.
But how sad.
I'm thrilled that Maria eventually will know where Hank is and
That's right, I was
Gomez
just gonna
is,
say,
and
yeah.
now they can have a proper burial.
That
Good,
scene
yes,
hit me hard.
definitely.
That was
Yeah.
so sad because she
That
knew
was,
right away, or almost right away, when he was like, these are coordinates.
Yeah,
She all of a sudden
no.
started crying. Like, what is this? Oh my God. That was.
I feel bad. Yeah.
Just thinking of it, of course, like, oh my God, like, you're going to
Yeah.
actually have closure there to know that
Goodness, yeah.
at least you have closure, because as bad as it is not knowing, like, you hear this, he's dead, but to not actually have a body, it's like
That's
you'll never
right.
truly
Yes.
know.
Yes, and to know that he's somewhere out in the desert.
Hmm.
I mean, that's
Yeah, it's
just too
horrible. Yeah.
I
much to bear.
Oh,
love the shot of Skylar talking to Marie, and it's going on, and Skylar's so numb to everything, and of course Walt's there, we don't know it, but she's so
Oh my
numb and
gosh,
dead
yeah.
inside that all of a sudden when the camera angle changes and it zooms in, and the freaking
Boy.
pillar that's there is blocking
Yes.
Walt, and then he comes into
Yes.
view. Like, that was perfect. I did
That
not think he
was-
was there. I did not think so
I
until we
thought-
started panning in like that. And I'm
Yes, and Skylar's been like that before. When she tries to process something, she doesn't say anything.
like, yeah, she just
So
goes
we've
numb.
seen her
Yeah.
like that before. So I said, what are you know, is she going to talk to her? What is she going to do? Finally, when they panned out to show Walt, we're like, that's
Yeah.
right, she's not saying anything.
It's so
Oh,
sad. So they
sad,
went
yeah.
through so much, and Walt did all this stuff for him. He wanted to do it, like, that was his motivation for his family, but it was really him, and he liked it, yes.
That's right,
But to
yes.
go through all this stuff, lose everything, have your family hate you, at least your son hate you. And Skylar is never coming back from this. Yes, she made bad decisions too, but this all started because of Walt, and he went that extra mile to really, he just wasn't
right,
ever
yeah.
satisfied. And now they lost everything. Hopefully Walt Jr. does get this money as a birthday present later on, and it's all okay. But
Yeah.
they have nothing to show for it. They have a crappy place right now. I mean, it's not crappy, but it's a smaller place. They had a beautiful house. They were happy before until all this happened. It's very
It's so
sad.
sad. It is
It
very
is
sad.
sad.
Yeah.
Crime does not pay, guys. Not
That's
the
right,
right
that's
way.
for sure.
I
Yeah,
really
thank
thought
you.
Jesse was going to be the one to kill Walt. I was so set on that happening.
I think
that-
he was
I'm so
so
glad he
done.
didn't.
He's so numb.
Wow, yeah,
Hope
he's
he
been through a
finds some
lot.
of the money. Maybe he knows where the money is. Maybe he'll grab some just to survive.
Mhm.
Or just call the vacuum guy and say, give me a new ID.
Yeah.
If he still has that car. I don't think you can do it again, right? So
Yeah,
once
once
you do it, you
once you
can't.
screw them or something, it's like
So
that's
that's
it.
it,
not
Shit.
good
that's
for
it.
Jesse.
Yeah. So I wonder what the movie's going to be about. Please, no spoilers. We probably won't read the comments till after we watch the movie. But I'm really curious on what this is going to be about. Because, yes, Jesse, I'm hoping, is the main focus. I really hope he doesn't die in it. Because all these people, I know they're bad people, but they are good to a certain extent. They just had bad things happen. Just thinking Walt and Jesse, that changed them a lot. But I really want him to have a good
So,
outcome.
Me too.
I do too. Maybe
Yeah.
with Skylar giving the information to the DEA about Hank and Gomez's, and she can try to talk somehow with his confession, helping Walt. Who knows? They don't have the tape because Jack and gang took it, right?
Unless the cops get it from their place now that they're all shot up. So unless they have it in the TV or something. That's what I was thinking too. That was the first thing I was going to say. You're right.
It's in their TV.
So maybe that'll help because he confessed anyways. So that could maybe help him have a shorter sentence or something if he's caught. Because he's on the run right now. I love Jesse. Like, you can really feel what he's feeling. And for him to be, like, enraged at the end, like, he feels free. But all this aggression and just grief that he has about losing so many people, about being mistreated, mainly about losing the love of his life, you know? And just screaming and laughing.
Yes. Then he was tied up like a dog. He had to make...
Yeah, I know. That was so terrible.
And he was having dreams of maybe he had his, like a carpenter shop or something.
Yeah.
And then you just see the reality of what he's really doing.
I kept thinking Todd, I know, of course, he was really messed up. I really thought that maybe he had kind of human emotions where he was like, no, I really liked them. They were really nice to me. And I know him hearing what Jesse had to say about Todd in the video really put that in stone of like, yeah, I don't like you. But I just thought that he would have so much respect that he was actually going to help them out and defy his uncle and somehow get Jesse out of there. But then during this, I was like, well, Todd survived. He's crawling away. So I thought he might also shoot Walt. And that was crazy that Jesse was able to take him out, which I'm so happy he did because he shot.
I'm super happy that he did that.
He shot his girlfriend, so.
And killed that boy for no reason.
Yeah.
Well,
young boy.
he thought there was a reason,
but he had no compassion. He had no remorse.
Nothing.
He didn't even care.
Nothing at all.
Just how he's able to talk to people and the way Lydia was poisoned, just a bravo that moment again. Remember a while ago we were saying that? We're like, it's in there now. So we were on the right track, a different time.
I know that.
And she always had leverage. She always had something to sell them on, some scheme.
Yeah. You know, I felt so bad for her when we were first introduced to her character. Like, I'm like, oh my God, she's messed up too, but we don't know her full story. She's a nervous Nelly. But she was really bad. Like, she just full on, even with Mike, and I still questioned it when she was telling Mike, you gotta off all these people. He's like, they're my people. No, I'm not gonna do that. And she's like, no, you have to. And she was so paranoid about that. And I didn't want Mike to kill her, but now I'm like, oh my God, he really should have a while ago because she's just so annoying and doesn't care. It's all about her. So the ricin was perfect.
That was,
finally,
was great. Happened a few days later, and he's telling her, and it was perfect.
My heart's broken for many reasons. I didn't want Walt to die, but I knew he had to. I did not know that for sure. It was just my assumption. But I'm like, he has to die here. I didn't think he was going to make it to the movie. I'm like, he has to die here.
Yeah, it's a
that would be perfect.
Closure.
Perfect closure, yeah. I'm just glad he didn't kill himself. I'm like, if he does that, that would make me mad. The uncle, that would make me mad. So I love how he killed the uncle too. That he was still alive and he did the final blow. That was perfect. You'll never know. He couldn't even finish his sentence. Like, screw you, man. You killed Hank. Wow. I want to say so many things. I'm happy there's still a movie. I think there's even behind the scenes after. So if we do forget stuff, we can do that too, and maybe talk about it. And not even a comparison, but I'm gonna do it. I love Game of Thrones, but that story is so freaking different from this. But story-wise, I loved it. Like Game of Thrones, I loved it.
It was a great story.
Very different. This is realistic. And even though Game of Thrones definitely had its realistic moments, it was full-on fantasy and epic fantasy. And they were so different in that sense. But just the story, the characters were so great. And just full-on into it the entire time. I'm sad that it's over. I mean, we have a movie, but I'm sad it's over.
It's been so much part of our lives.
I know. We've been watching this a while.
How many months?
Right? Long time. And a lot of you guys know we do have a poll going on right now. So if you want to check that out on our Patreon, you can check in the description below to actually vote to see what TV show we're going to be watching next. So be sure to do so or just request here because you guys supporting us here is amazing. We love you guys. And on Patreon, that financially keeps us going because we're maxed out on stuff we're doing right now. But the more we grow there, the more we can do. And we absolutely enjoy doing this and having you guys along for the ride. And we have a great community on well, here and on Patreon. You guys are all so wonderful, so I applaud you guys as well for sticking with us, and I'm so happy you enjoy our content. We really get so many great comments, and that really just keeps us going as well, because we do enjoy doing this together.
Thank you.
Oh, you put a thumbs up, I saw it. Sometimes in the edits it get cut off, but yes, Kim just put a thumbs up icon on her window. I love it. So thank you guys so much for watching,
Yes.
and we'll see you
Oh
very
my
soon
God,
as
yeah.
always.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh, bye.
Well, I will say I still love you, even though you're really messed up.
Bye.
You're a great character,
Crazy.
Bryan
Oh my
Cranston.
God, that's
Bravo.
right.